Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Thursday, March the 17th, 2022, and it is currently 09 a.m. hours, and the girlfriend's, well, I'm not going to disclose the information. All I'm going to tell you is that I bought a 2014 Toyota Prius C. Boop! Ah, boop! And so I don't really drive this much like I used to in the Crown Vic, but today what we're going to do is take probably I'd say 2 hours, 120, probably a 300-mile round trip today, because we have to go and do some stuff. So I'm going to take probably roughly a 300-mile round trip, and we are going to see how a 2014 Toyota Prius C does. Now, I just now got out of the car wash. We are going down to get fuel, and then I'm going to do a car wash, and then I'm going to go home and finish getting ready, and then we will start the trip. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the starting miles for the trip today is going to be 128,789. 128,789. On trips A and B, we are going to restart from 0 miles and go from there. So, and then I'm gonna reset trip B from my house. So we're gonna go and get fuel. Gas at 359.9. Expensive. At least gas has gone down though, because last time I filled up it was $3.70 a gallon, and now it's $3.60 a gallon. So I just reset all my stuff. We're starting at 128,789 miles. So now I'm gonna go and get a car wash, and we're gonna go from there. All right, so we're here getting a car wash. We're gonna get a car wash and then go home and finish getting ready to swim with you, and go from there. So far I've driven 5.1 miles at 47.4 miles to the gallon, so not too shabby. Alright, we're gonna go home, finish getting ready, and go from there. Sorry about the bad lighting, but I'm in my garage. I just wanted to let you all know that we are starting at 128,795 miles from my house. And then we have to go pick her up and then leave from there. But a really cool thing that my car does is, it just went away. After every trip that I complete, it tells me how many miles I drove, the time, and my miles per gallon, and how much it cost me. So I drove 3.8 miles, and it cost me 27 cents. So I'm going to reset trip B really quick, because that's going to be my total miles. From the house to there. Trip A is the entire trip. So, alright, I'm gonna go eat, finish getting ready, and then go and get the girlfriend. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so since I've left my house, I've driven almost 40 miles, 39.7 miles. We are at 53/8 westbound I-44. I'm currently on this tank since I've started the car. I'm getting 42.3 miles to the gallon. So, like I said, I think it's going to be a 300-mile round trip thereabouts. So, I'm going to try to make it all on one tank and fuel up back here. So, we're at the Halltown dugout. So far, kind of wish I had more MPG than 42, but I guess it is what it is. We'll see how she does. We're currently 20 miles away from Arkansas right now. Arkansas is 2 miles away from Goodman, Missouri. I've driven total on the car 108 miles. I'm getting 40.5 miles to the gallon. Since I left my driveway, my garage, I've driven 102.4 miles. I'm getting 40.2 miles to the gallon. My average speed is 66 miles an hour. Been driving 1 hour and 33 minutes. And my cruising range is 229 miles. It's 73 degrees outside. So, I wish I'd be getting better than 40 miles to the gallon, but it's better than what the Crown Vic would get at -10. So,
-10, probably -100.
So, oh well. I ain't got any complaints so far. So far, she's done good. It's been really windy. It's been blowing us at, the wind speed's 16. She's been blowing us around a little bit, but because of how small she is, I've been able to maintain her. So, it ain't too bad. No complaints or anything. So, keep on trucking. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, we are still in Missouri for 0.4 miles. I can see the Arkansas line, and no complaints so far. There's only one stop. We are in the best state in the world, Missouri, crossing into the worst state in the world, Arkansas.
Rude.
Welcome to Arkansas. But yeah, so far I've got no complaints. Driven 138 miles total on the car, getting 39.5 miles to the gallon. And then since I left my driveway, I've driven 132 miles, and I'm getting 39.1 miles to the gallon with an average speed of 66 miles an hour. Been driving for 2 hours. I've got 213 miles until we're on E. So, not too bad so far. I've only lost 2 blocks in my gas needle. They go by blocks. Don't know why, but I only lost 2 blocks so far. And we've been averaging about 79, 80 miles an hour ever since we got onto the highway. So, alright, so we're within a few miles of where we're going. So instead of doing it where we're going, I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I've driven from my garage 163.2 miles at 38.5 miles to the gallon. Average speed was 67 miles an hour. Driving time is 2 hours 26 minutes. We'll round up to 2.5. Cruising range is at 177 with the outside temperature being 73. And the total miles that I've driven on the car is 170 miles at 38.8 miles to the gallon. It's 1,300 hours right now, which is 1 p.m. And yeah, again, 38 miles to the gallon. So, not that impressed, to be honest with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so
I'm probably going to be in the background of this video. All bent over weird.
so we're going to drive around a little bit and see a few places because we're already down here, and she used to live here, so I figure why not. It don't really matter because we're down here and don't come down here often. So the starting miles down here to get back is 128,966, 128,966. It's showing 155 miles until we're empty. So far total, I've driven 176.9 miles at 37.6 miles per gallon at 37 miles per hour. Been driving for 4 hours 51 minutes. And outside temperature is 77 degrees. That's total miles for the car. I've already erased trip B, which when I erased it at 170.1 miles driven. So
I think we can make it from there to here and here to there, back on just the one tank. I think we'll be able to make it just fine.
So, but we're getting ready to find out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to cross out of Arkansas into Missouri. I thought the Missouri sign was a lot sooner. I forget exactly where it's at.
It's coming up like over this hill, I think.
Yeah.
It's not like right up on the turn. It's a little past the turn, I thought. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah. Alright, so we're exiting one of the worst states in America to the best state in America. Welcome to Missouri, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome home. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 or 3 miles away from Republic, Missouri. And if I remember right, Republic's like 30 minutes away from Springfield.
It's like from a certain person's house to my house is 20 minutes. Like the Amazon warehouse, it's 20 minutes to my house. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll say 30 from where we're at right now.
Yeah, so far total for the car on this tank, I've driven 272.1 miles at 41.1 miles to the gallon. It's been 7 hours and 21 minutes. It's showing that I have 72 miles to empty. And then since her place in Arkansas to where we're at, it's been 96.6 miles at 49.4 miles to the gallon. Average speed has been 37 miles an hour. It's been 2 hours and 38 minutes, and it's still 71 miles. And the outside temperature is 73. There's two different things. Going down to Arkansas, we stayed on 44 to 49 all the way in, and then coming back, we're taking the back roads, 71B all the way down to 60 Business, going through Aurora, Marionville, Republic, and then into Springfield, Cassville, and stuff like that. So we've had slower speeds because of towns. We had to stop and use the bathroom.
Semis pulling out, work trucks pulling out.
Yeah, tow trucks almost literally killing us multiple times.
Pull the video off right here.
Yeah.
I'll put it on that.
So, but we are officially in Republic, where that truck is right there.
This is Greene County.
Or yeah, sorry, Greene County, my bad. Not Republic, Greene County. That was the county line, so we're almost home. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're at the gas station. Total, I've driven the car 297.7 miles at 38 miles an hour average. Drive time 7 hours 46 minutes. It says 59 miles for the range, and then from her house in Arkansas to here is 121.6 miles at 48.4 miles to the gallon. Took us 3 hours and 3 minutes. Outside temperature 73 degrees. I forgot to tell you, on the 297.7 total miles driven, it was 41.4 miles to the gallon on that. So, and then the ending mileage was 129,087 miles. So, not bad. Alright, so this fill up was $26. That's actually not bad to go from Springfield to Arkansas to Springfield. I will take it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so to go to starting in Springfield to go to Springdale, Arkansas, and to come back, I'd say it was probably about $70-$80 total. I filled up on gas before I left, which was $13. Then when we came back, filled up on gas, which was $26. So, and then we got food when we were down there, and I think that was $25. And then we got some drinks at a gas station. I don't know how much that was. So, gas, 26.13, that's 29.39, so we'll say gas was $40, food, 40, 50, 60, we'll say 65 with food and drinks. Yeah, so we'll say anywhere between like $80 and $100 total in a 2014 Toyota Prius C. So, and going down, we took I-44 to 49, doing anywhere between 70 and 80 miles an hour, averaging like 38 miles to the gallon. And then on the way back, we were going a lot slower, so the MPGs went up slightly. So, to be honest with you, I prefer that a lot more, because if we were in Black Betty or Betty White, the 2011 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor P7B, or my 2007 Chevrolet Suburban 1500 LT, we would have spent a heck of a lot more in gasoline. A lot more. Would have been well over $100 if it was one of those two. So, but it's a good, fun, successful day. I'll see you next video.